Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Philippines is now classified as high risk for COVID-19 after the spike in cases over the past week. To give us the lowdown, we have Greg Gregorio joining us live from Mandaluyong City. Greg, hi. What other areas nationwide are high risk category apart from the NCR? And are there any ones under moderate or low risk?
Hi, Sean. Good afternoon. According to the latest report from the Department of Health, there are no other regions aside from the National Capital Region, which is currently at the high risk, while the Region 4A Calabarzon is at moderate risk, and Regions 3, 9, 11, and 10 are under low risk, while the rest of the regions are under minimal risk. Sean?
Right, as early as now, Greg, are there any emerging trends in terms of the positivity rate per region? Is everything sort of mimicking the NCR's trend?
Well, Sean, all of the regions are showing increase in their positivity rate, but if we are to compare the increase that each of these regions showed, it is only the Region 4A Calabarzon and the National Capital Region which have shown a great increase in their positivity rate. To be exact, the current positivity rate in the National Capital Region is at that 19.4%, which is bigger, way bigger than its previous positivity rate from the previous week, which is only at 1.5%, while the Calabarzon is currently showing a 9.3% positivity rate from its previous 0.9%. Nationally, our positivity rate is currently at 10.8%, and we were from 1.3%. Sean?
Right now, Greg, another key metric to look at here, apart from total case number, of course, is hospital admissions or hospital bed utilization rate. Any updates on that front?
Sean, according to Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergero, we are indeed seeing an increase in the number of admissions in our hospitals. For the national data, our COVID-19 bed utilization rate is at 18%. Our COVID-19 admissions has increased by 9%. For the NCR, our COVID-19 bed utilization is at 24%. Sean?
All right, what about any updates on the local Omicron cases? Will the DOH soon declare local transmission of this new COVID variant? Any word on that, Greg?
Yes, Sean, following the announcement of the detection of 3 local cases of the Omicron variant here in the Philippines, the Department of Health said despite the absence of the definitive evidence for us to declare or confirm a local transmission of the Omicron variant in various communities, Vergero said that based on observation, we are indeed seeing indication of such, as we have seen a sudden spike in the number of cases, as well as the doubling time of our daily new cases is already similar to other countries who have shown a shorter time of doubling time of their COVID-19 cases, which is driven by the Omicron variant. Sean?
All right, having said that, since you're supposed to act as if Omicron is here, would we know if any symptoms caused by the Omicron variant are different in any way versus the other variants, versus the Delta variant, the Alpha variant, or the Beta variant? Are there any other or new symptoms that stand out among the known cases that have turned out positive for Omicron?
Sean, based on the explanation of experts who are present in the recently concluded media forum of the Department of Health, they've said that there are various symptoms shown by different individuals. Some would show a fever, some would show loose bowel movement, the others would show another. But according to them, if one is experiencing any symptoms related to the COVID-19, it would be best to have themselves immediately isolated and then have themselves tested. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeire said that regardless if it is indeed a COVID-19, regardless of what variant you may be infected with, it would be better to be sure if you are indeed a carrier of any of these variants. Sean?
All right, Greg, and finally, what is the DOH's assessment on the country's healthcare system? It is going to be, or will be, or is the fourth wave. Are we prepared for this surge?
Sean, according to Undersecretary Vergeire, we are prepared whatever would happen with this current increase in cases. According to Vergeire, hospitals have been alerted earlier. Actually, they have alerted hospitals 2 weeks prior for them to expand their current COVID-19 bed allocations, as well as to ensure stocks of medicines that would be needed for COVID-19 patients. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for all those updates. Greg Gregorio of News 5 reporting to us live from Mandaluyong City. Stay safe, Greg. Meanwhile, the Interior Department confirms that some of the close contacts of the traveler now dubbed as Poblacion Girl have also contracted COVID-19. Interior Undersecretary Jonathan Malaya said 7 out of her 15 close contacts turned out positive. Another one among her 19 secondary contacts also got infected. Malaya says the girl's samples are still undergoing genome sequencing in order to determine if she is indeed infected with the Omicron COVID variant. In other news, the Agriculture Department is looking to import more than 11,000 metric tons of fish this year after the impact of Typhoon Odette on the fisheries sector. Secretary William Dar said that many fish cages and mariculture parks in the Visayas and Mindanao were destroyed by Odette. The planned importation seeks to stabilize fish prices in typhoon-hit areas. Dar says the National Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Management Council is already studying the proposal.
We'd like to monitor them and how this can be distributed efficiently in those areas that were affected by the typhoon. Vis-a-vis our goal to ensure accessible, affordable fish supply at all times.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. 2 Metro Manila mayors have tested positive for COVID-19. Pasay City Mayor Emmy Calixto Rubiano and Navota City Mayor Toby Tiangco are both under isolation after testing positive for the coronavirus. Face-to-face classes in Metro Manila schools will be suspended starting today as the capital shifts to alert level 3. NCR mayors and the Education Department are urging parents to keep their children at home for the time being as COVID-19 cases are on the rise. Oil companies will be implementing a big-time oil price hike starting tomorrow. Gasoline will see a 1 peso and 85 centavo per liter price hike, while diesel prices are set to go up by 2 pesos and 40 centavos a liter. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.